So it sounds like Triple H has already made a major change to WWE Creative. Are you excited? We'll talk more in a minute. What's up, everyone? Welcome on into the PWTorch Daily Newswire for August 4th, 2022. I'm PWTorch Assistant Editor Zack Heydorn. You can follow me at ZHeydornTorch. And man, lots of news to get to, some pretty interesting stuff. But first, Triple H. Triple H, the new head of the creative in WWE, has reportedly loosened up restrictions on talent in regards to their scripting. And this includes promos, yes, but also matches as well. So PW Insider first with the report here, and the report indicates that the Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus SmackDown match on Friday night happened the way that it did because of the loosening of those restrictions. The report indicates that the match was called, for the most part, in the ring, which is interesting. It's an interesting pivot. Vince McMahon had a very, meticulous, hey, say this, say this, say this. There was not a lot of room for improvisation. And now Triple H coming in and pivoting things a bit. And we saw Monday night a huge rating come in for Monday Night Raw coming out of SummerSlam. And I think more of a show or more of a television show that's, within the vision of Triple H. And so, yeah, are we excited? Are you excited about this pivot? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to hear everybody's take on this. My guess is that it's going to be kind of universally praised. But who knows? I mean, I think Triple H is going to have to balance certain things. If talent needs more direction, then he'll have to be ready and willing to give them that. But regardless, this is a big pivot for Triple H. It's kind of his first big statement of what he's going to want his creative to be in WWE. And I think that part of this is supremely interesting. So as I said, are we excited? Let me know in the comments. In other news, the AEW video game that has been in the works since the company's inception in 2019 is now available for pre-order. PS5, PS4, Xbox, Switch, and PC. AEW revealed that news in a special press release and also provided a ton of other details as to the gameplay and just different matches you can have, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. More on all of that at PWTorch.com. Check it out there. We have a full rundown of what the new game is going to entail, as well as I think the cover art, the box art for the game, if you will. So, so that's there too. Not a lot of praise on that, but I'm curious as to your thoughts. Go to PWTorch.com to check that out. Also, AEW added to its talent relations team this week. The company announced on Wednesday morning that they promoted some key staff members, including Sanjay Dutt, QT Marshall, Pat Buck, and Tony Schiavone. And then they also announced the addition of Madison Rayne, who will join AEW as a coach for the women's division. Good move there, I think. They are hyping her for an appearance on AEW Rampage this week. So if you're a Madison Rayne fan, make sure that you check that out. But I think it's good. She's got a lot of experience. She's seen it all. She's done it all. And so a good person to have around without question. In other news, a WWE sale is reportedly the number one focus of investors out of the Vince McMahon era. WrestleNomics had a really great interview with a media analyst in regards to the company side and the business side of WWE. We have a report on the WrestleNomics report at PWTorch.com, but I encourage you to head over to WrestleNomics and check out that in great detail. This week's NXT viewership, 649,000, up from last week. And last but not least, Paige said that her neck is doing great. This was on the Bellas podcast this week, and she said she'd like to return to the ring, but, and this is the interesting part, she said that it would have to be for something huge like WrestleMania. Our Paige in WWE on a path to to reconnect and get back together. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But Paige open to return to pro wrestling, which would be interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to see her in AEW. Like, yes, she's got a lot of people she can work with in WWE, but her in AEW, I think, would be just a really fresh feel. She'd give a lot to that women's division, and really kind of give it more credibility than it already has. So Paige back in the ring. Hopefully she's safe. Hopefully the neck is good. But overall, pretty good news. There you have it, folks. That's the news of the day. I'm PWTorch Assistant Editor Zack Heydorn. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you don't mind, tell a friend. We got some really great stuff here. We did a full 4-hour watch-along, 4-hour SummerSlam watch party on Saturday night. Myself and a handful of others, Joe from Fightful, Sean Radican, Robert Vallejos, Tyler Sage, all there to kind of hang out during SummerSlam. So you can check that out or pieces of that out. We've got interviews from a handful of Impact Wrestling talent and a multitude of other things. So check that out. Subscribe. We greatly appreciate the support. Until next time, guys, thank you very much, and we'll catch you next time.